So on 31st March 2026, something significant happened. A company with a market cap of over $400 billion made a strategic decision on that day at 6 a.m. that really drew a lot of attention and people asked a lot of questions about it. This company is Oracle, and on the 31st of March 2026, it's laid off 30,000 employees globally via their email address at 6 a.m. What does this mean? It means that these 30,000 employees globally got up in the morning and checked their phone and received an email, and that was all. Termination of their employment. Why is this important? This is important because you must understand and ask yourself, why will a company get up and lay off 30,000 people in one day? This is not a company that is a loss-making company. Normally, when you hear companies laying off staff, your mind is like, okay, hey, the company is not doing well, so it makes sense that they should lay off people. But Oracle is not your regular company that is making losses and hence has to lay off people in order to make up for some of the cost and increase its profitability. Oracle is a company that is having a year-on-year profit increase of over 90%. And so for all intents and purposes, you would think that this is a company that will be expanding, that will be growing, that will even need more people and not to lay off 30,000 people in one day. Now, this is telling you something that you must understand going into the future. But before I get excited into the things that you must understand, let me quickly share the email with you so you understand the reasons why these 30,000 people lost their job via an email in one day. So this is a copy of the email from Business Insider, and I want us to go through it so you understand what is going on here. It says, "We are sharing some difficult news regarding your position. After careful consideration of Oracle's current business needs, we have made the decision to eliminate your role as part of a broader organizational change. As a working day, we are grateful for your dedication, hard work, and the impact you have made during your time with us. After signing your termination paper, you will be eligible to receive a severance package subject to the terms and conditions of the severance plan. You will receive an email from DocuSign to your Oracle email address with details on your severance and termination date. Immediate action required to receive important follow-up information, including FAQs and separation document to help you through this transition. You must provide a personal email address. Please click here to submit a personal email address immediately. If you make a submission error, please re-enter a new form. Please note, the personal email address will only be used for correspondence regarding separation-related information and severance agreements. Access to your computer, email, voicemail, and files will be deactivated soon, and you will be unable to log into your computer. As a reminder, you are prohibited from downloading, copying, or retaining, including emailing yourself, any Oracle confidential information. Thank you for your contribution to our organization. If you have additional questions, please reach out to HR via the Ask HR page or at da. So this was the letter. The entity was like, hey, listen, 30,000 of you, as part of organizational restructuring, your position no longer needed. Your job is no longer needed. Now, this is one thing you must understand. Where the world is heading now, it is not just about, yeah, I have certificates, I have MBA, I have this, I have that, I have that. You have to understand that everybody's job is susceptible to be overtaken. Again, this is a profitable company. And so why would they lay off people? And this is not just exclusive to Oracle, Facebook, Google, Amazon, all of these big companies, Microsoft, some way, shape, or form are laying off people, restructuring their organizations, and leveraging more on artificial intelligence robots to improve their profitability and make more money for their shareholders. So what is the takeaway here? Imagine you were part of these 30,000 people. You got up in the morning, preparing, 6 a.m., you saw an email, and that is it. So nobody sat you down to even talk to you and say, hey, listen, you've done great for our company and we want to sack you or we are laying you off. No, nobody sat with you. Just an email at boom, you are gone. So the question you need to ask yourself is, how can you future-proof yourself? How do you make sure that you are financially independent and you can live your life? Because if you are going to lose your job, then it means you need to put yourself in the position where you can become successful regardless. So how do you achieve financial independence and not become a victim to the system? There are only a couple of things you can do. Number one is to build high income skills. Listen to me. Gone are the days where we are just going to be glorifying on certificates. So if you're a chartered accountant or you are learning accounting, but you don't know how to leverage artificial intelligence and other technological tools to make your work better, you will be out of business very soon. Because there are significant things that the accountant used to do that software's AI is doing now. If you're a lawyer and all you do is you carry yourself, wear your gown and put on your weave on or whatever, and you say, yeah, I'm a lawyer, I am studying law, but you're not leveraging artificial intelligence, you're not leveraging technology, pretty soon you'll be out of job. You will not even get any law firm to employ you. As a law associate, you are a receptionist, and that is all you do. You dress every day, come and sit down and talk. No, your job is on the line because there are robots that can do what you're doing, front desk tasks. There are robots doing that already. So every profession in some way, shape, or form is susceptible to this risk. So what you need to do is to ask yourself, how can I future-proof my career through skills? So it is good to go to school. It is good to have certificates, but you need to build skills and ask yourself, how can I leverage technology to be able to future-proof my career? 30,000 people lost their jobs. Do you think the positions that they are leaving, the organization is not going to need that? The organization is going to need it, but they are going to fix that. And we are talking about Oracle here. They are the engine of artificial intelligence. So there are a lot of these roles are going to be integrated, and a software, a code will just be written and can execute some of these tasks. So my question to you is this. Whatever qualification you have, whatever you've done, whatever you are currently studying, are you leveraging AI? Are you asking yourself, how can I use computer? How can I use software? How can I use artificial intelligence? How can I use virtual reality? How can I use technology to make myself better? How? Maybe you're an auditor. You have to ask yourself the same question. You are a teacher. You have to ask yourself the same question. How can you be the best of the best at the end of the day? Because again, if all you have is that paper you call certificate, all you have is carry yourself around, yeah, I am this, I am that, pretty soon you're going to lose your job. And the interesting part of this is that you wouldn't get any human being to even tell you that you are losing your job. You just see it in an email. And that is all for you. So it doesn't matter where you are located. Yeah, this is a US-based company, but it has a global footprint and so has employees across the globe. So the 30,000 staff losing their job is not just in the US, but it's a global chain that is happening. So it doesn't matter where you are located. Maybe you're in Ghana, you are in Nigeria, you are in Sudan, you are in South Africa, you are in Kenya, you are in Burkina Faso. Wherever you are located, there are companies who are leveraging artificial intelligence. I do this a lot. Because there are a lot of things that I'm doing right now that some people used to do for me, but now AI is doing it. And that is better. You don't have to pay pension. You don't have to, somebody cannot say, I'm calling in for a sick leave. You don't have to deal with severance payment. It's working. And companies are using it. So the question you need to ask yourself is this. The certificates that you have, the position that you are keeping, Are you proving yourself? Do you have something significant that will future-proof your career? And that is just something I want to share with you. Because the day that I read this, I was a little bit devastated. Because I was like, hey, how are these people going to do? How are these people going to be carrying on? Yes, you're going to have your severance payment. Yes, you're going to have something available, but it's going to affect you. I don't think any of these 30,000 people dreamt that they're going to be losing their job at the end of the first quarter of 2026. Some of them might have bought a new house because of that job they were having. Some of them might have bought a new car. Some of them might have got married. Some of them might have made certain decisions with the agenda, with the mindset that, oh, I have a well-paying job and it's going to continue to pay me, only for them to wake up one morning, 31st March 2026, and boom, that job is no more. Now they have to go look for something else. So you have to build a skill. The second thing is to make sure that you have financial intelligence. Listen to me. Financial literacy is key. If you are working and you are just living hand to mouth, you take your salary, you burn it out. You don't have any emergency fund. You don't have any investment available that can take care of you in moments like this, then your life is going to be miserable. I say this all the time because many people live the life that they don't qualify to live. People are driving cars they don't qualify to drive. People are living in houses they don't qualify to live in. People are wearing clothing they don't qualify to be wearing. People are using phones they don't qualify to be using. Why? Because they just want to impress other people. They want other people to feel that, yeah, they have also arrived. Why? Because the average human being is inferior of himself or herself. So inferiority complex causes people to buy dumb things in order to please others that they have arrived. But the way the world is going now, you need to sit down and really have financial literacy and know how to make money, most importantly, how to keep that money, and then how you can make that money work for you. So this is my question to you. If you were to lose your job today, can you still live the same life you are having for at least 6 months without needing any financial assistance? If you were to lose your job today, can you go 6 months without needing any financial assistance and still live that life that you are living? For 99.9% of you, the answer is going to be no. Why? Because the month is not even over and you are walking around asking people to lend you some money. But have you sat down to look at your finances? Have you sat down to consider the house you live in? Have you sat down to consider the car you drive? Have you sat down to consider the inflated lifestyle habits that you have adopted? Have you sat down to ask yourself, do I have savings? Do I have emergency funds? Do I have some investments there that can give me some drips every month for me to survive before I get a new job? You need to get your finances right. And this is where there are people who are going to say, oh, Nhyira, you don't know. The salary cry is not even enough. No. You see, the challenge of many people is that they think that, oh, if they can make more money, their life will be better. But 99.9% of the time, the more money they make, the worse their life becomes. Why? Because the average individual, when they start making money, then they have the lifestyle inflation. Because they are making more money, now they change their car. They change where they live. They take their children to much expensive school in the name of, trying to give them a good life at the end of the day. And everything is inflated. They don't have any investment. The average employee has no emergency fund. The average employee has no investment. And that is the risky part. So you are living hand to mouth, hand to mouth. You must change that. Going into the future, you must just deal with your basic necessities. When the money comes in, find out what do you actually need, not what you want. What do you actually need to survive? Get those basics and keep the rest of the money in your emergency fund. Once you reach the threshold for your emergency fund, then you now do some investment and you can build yourself up. Because listen, no job is secured in this day and age. I don't care the company you are working for. The company you are working for can be making a lot of money and they will still lay you off. They don't have to explain anything to you. Look at Oracle. They just lay people off. 30,000 employees off. Not because the company is facing financial challenges, really. Not because the company is trying to cut its cost. But the company said they are restructuring. It means that your job is not safe. So build a skill, number one. Number two, make sure you have financial literacy. Stop living life to please people who you don't know, who don't like you. Stop trying to impress people who don't care about you. Stop trying to fit in the society so that people will clap for you. Stop trying to impress people with your dress, with your car, with your house, with your miserable life. Be reasonable with your finances. If you can be faithful in the little money that you are having right now and have some emergency fund, have some investment, live within your means, and not give a damn about what people think about you, and you live your life and be happy, you will be much happier. Because I can imagine, it's I don't have any data to back this, but it's likely that over 90% of these 30,000 people will be miserable. They will fall into depression because they don't have anything available, because their dreams have just been destroyed. Don't be a victim. Don't wait till that strikes you. Build a skill that stands the test of time. Build a skill that leverages technology. And that is why I'm saying it doesn't mean go and do any new certificate. Whatever you are doing right now, how can you integrate artificial intelligence into it? Then there are some jobs you just have to change your attitude, your mindset about it, because they are not going to be here for a long time. And that is what you must understand. If you can build a skill, get knowledge in your finances, then you can put yourself in the position and become successful. Because listen, it'll be hurtful for you to wake up one morning and they say your job is gone. What will you do? How can you survive? Who will you run to? Because everybody is fighting for their life. So take responsibility and do what you have to do. Let me hear from you in the comment section what you think about this, and I'll catch you on the next one. So if you learned something from this video, remember to like, follow, subscribe, and share the video so that others can also see this. Most importantly, let me hear from you if there are any questions you have, or if you have any topic that you would want me to cover on the next episode, leave it in the comment section. I want to read from you. If you want to enroll as well in our courses to study under my mentorship for your ICA, ACCA, CIMA, or ICAG examination, you can head on to our website, NhyiraPremium.com, or download the Nhyira Premium mobile application on the Google Play Store or the App Store to complete your enrollment. You can also send us a message on WhatsApp or call us 050-114-9296. 050-114-9296. Complete your enrollment today to join our community. Let me hold your hand, provide you with the blueprints that you need with the team here. Let us assist you. This is our mission. This is what we do. This is what we are called for. And we have the resources, the skills, the expertise needed to help you to pass the examination. So visit our website, NhyiraPremium.com, to read more about us. Or better still, download the Nhyira Premium mobile application on the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. You want to get personal? Hit us with a DM or send us a message on WhatsApp, 050-114-9296. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.